What's up guys, zeldaxpro here with finally my video on the Ti-83 SP calculator. Now, it's probably been about a couple months for me to finish this. It's been on and off, I've been pretty busy, but I finally got to it to get it done. And here is the unit. As you can see, it looks like a standard Ti-83 plus calculator. Original controls. If you can see here, I put a bicolor LED like the original Game Boy Advance SP. You turn it on, it turns green, and then on low battery it turns red. And then the charge port on the right, I'm not using the original Game Boy Advance SP battery. I'm using some lithium ion cells, AAA size. They're called, I think, 10440s. I got 3 of them in parallel, and I get about 3.7 volts, 1050 milliamps. Now, compared to the SP battery, the original, it's 3.7 volts, 600 milliamps, so I get a little bit more battery life. So, nothing really drastic on the front. This is the AGS 101 backlight model, not the front light, so it's a really good picture. On the side, as you can see, it's all closed up. I got a 10K volume potentiometer. Sticks out just a bit, but it's no problem. It's fine. On the back, I have a speaker holes. I couldn't fit the actual clip-on from the original, so I just cut it off and then epoxied and hot glued this in. I have the select button right here because I really don't use it a lot. I usually just play Pokemon and some Zelda games. I'll show off some games in a bit, and then I put this black plastic over the screen so it makes it look a lot nicer when you put in a Game Boy Advance cartridge. And then here's the cartridge port. Here's the SP motherboard. Then on this side, I have a power switch. When it's currently turned off, it connects so I can charge the batteries. And when I turn it on, it's from the internal batteries here. So, and then here's the cover. It just slides down like this. You know, if you're in school, you're probably going to want to slide it over on here, and no one can really tell at all. Now, I know a lot of people had made Game Boy Color ones, but, you know, I had a lot of Game Boy Advance games, so I thought this would be challenging and fun, and I believe I'm the first in the world documented to have a Game Boy Advance SP in a Ti-83 calculator with the original controls, which is pretty cool. So, to put a game in, I got some games here. I'll start off with, I'll just show you, here's Pokemon Crystal. For a Game Boy Color game, it's just very easy to go in. No real issues there. And then turn on the power switch, and you're going to see the LED lights up. And then when we get to here, these are the L and R buttons. Oh, I don't have a save file on here. I'll put in another game, but you get the picture. The D-pad is up, down, left, right, just like the original Game Boy Advance SP. I use this as A, and the alpha is B. Start is here. Select is on the back, like I showed you, and then L and R. I just put apps for L, and then the comma for R. So I'll just shut that off and see if I'll put in another game. To take out a game, it's very simple. You just comes right out. Here, I'll put in Super Mario Brothers. It's a Game Boy Color game too. Slides in like this. As you can see. There, I have a file on here. As you can see, So you guys get the picture with the Game Boy Color games. And if you can hear this, well, I'll turn down the volume. Just turn it up. As you can see, the volume, there's no volume. And then you turn it back down. And then you just put the cover on. You know, if you're playing in school, you can turn down the volume just so, you know, people don't hear you. And they can't even tell it's a Game Boy Advance SP in it, which is pretty cool. Okay, now I'll show you a couple Game Boy Advance games. I got Pokemon Fire Red. It's a bit tighter fit, but you just put on here, slides in like that. See, as you can see, it looks a lot nicer with the black plastic I put over here, and then you just turn it on. Switch. As you can see, that's the classic Game Boy Advance / SP screen. And then here's Pokemon Fire Red. And the start button. So it's pretty basic. It's actually a really fun mod to build. It probably could have finished it in a shorter time, but I was pretty busy. So as you can see, the cover on the Game Boy Advance cartridges. I'll just pop in another game. And to release a Game Boy Advance cartridge, it's basically the same way. You just slide it out. Might be a little tough getting it out because I made the cut pretty close, but it's fine. I have some games on my Easy Flash 4. Boot up like The Legend of Zelda, just to show you with the select button. This cartridge is a little tough to get in to begin with. I'll boot up Link to the Past. I was thinking about making a step-by-step tutorial for this, but I don't have any extra spares, so if I can get across some, I might be making a step-by-step tutorial. So stay tuned for that if I can. I'm still working on my GameCube portable. That's still a work in progress. I've been pretty busy, starting college in the fall, but I should get around to it in the summer. Here's a Link to the Past. Up, down, left, right. Use the A button. B, start button. Here's L, and then R for the map. And then for the select button, see with these games you would probably have to play, you can't play with the cover on, but I don't really mind that. You just hit the select button and brings down the items. And then you can choose your items. So, you guys get the gist of things. This currently isn't for sale. If you are thinking about making one, you can always message me. I'm on the Mod Retro forums. If you need help or anything, I'm glad to help. It wasn't that hard. It's a lot difficult. It's a little more difficult than the a Game Boy Color because I had to put the screen and fold over with the cable on the SP motherboard to get the cartridges from here. So that's about it. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And if you want any more videos like this, just let me know. I might be able to make a Game Boy Advance SP in a Ti-84. I was thinking about doing that, but I kind of want to get my GameCube portable done first. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. All right, peace.